Okay, up next we have the big boys, 130 kilo wrestlers, with Roger Lee from Windsor Wrestling Club taking on Luciano Iacobeli from the Independent Wrestling Club. These guys are both in the top one or two high school athletes in the province. I know I was chatting with Marty Calder, the head coach from Brock, before this match, and he said he was making a point to come out and watch both these guys because they're both on his radar as athletes he'd like to recruit. Some big physical wrestlers, both guys being fairly aggressive with that head contact. Looking for a body lock. Iacobeli was attacking a body lock there, and Roger tried to sell it as a misthrow, but the ref was having none of it, awarding Luciano the 2 points for the back take. I like seeing athletic heavyweights like this. A lot of times, 130 kilo athletes tend to be more mass than athleticism. But these are two fit kids that are moving well, especially for 130 kilo athletes. Impressive. See a strong collar tie with both athletes. And you see wrestlers tied up ear to ear. That tends to be more of a stalling position. When there's a little bit more space, more forehead to forehead, you can see that they're opened up to attack. Ref agrees with my viewpoint. He's insisting that Luciano is a little bit more active moving forward. Luciano working a snap, trying to get a reaction, open up the hips. Shoulder throw attempt. This one will be considered a misthrow. If Roger wanted to successfully hit that throw, he would have needed to get his hips much deeper past Luciano. I think he entered a little close from that collar tie. And Luciano getting a second passivity warning. Nice shot attempt from Roger Lee, popping the elbows up, driving those hips, getting his point for forcing Luciano out of bounds. I like that setup from Roger too, moving underneath the forward pressure instead of through it. Luciano with an S grip here, flexible grip to control the back of a larger opponent. He wants to start to lower that down the body and get his head into a stronger position if he's going to attack it. Nice try from Roger, maybe a little forced. And scoring 2 points, taking the back on the weight of bounds for Roger Lee, taking the lead as well, 3-2 over Luciano Iacobeli from the Independent Wrestling Club. Quick thank you to our sponsor, 49 North Wrestling, for hosting our first event on their YouTube channel. They're one of the best wrestling outlets that we have in Canada, supporting every level of wrestling athletes in the country. Brings a close to the first round of action. Coming back for the second round with Roger Lee in the lead, 3-2 over Luciano Iacobeli. Luciano immediately looking to attack a single leg. Roger coming back to that shoulder throw again. Again, not enough control to be considered a misthrow. So Luciano getting his point and getting an opportunity to work for some grounded points, some parterre points. Very tight, closely contested match. No surprise with two athletes of this caliber. And again, the fitness level of these athletes is impressive. In the second round, to see them this mobile, still at 130 kilos, quite impressive. Nice try on a low single from Roger. Luciano chasing that the hips. Roger keeps coming back to that elbow bump, that forearm elbow bump, trying to blast past Luciano. It's having deteriorating efficacy as this match goes on because of the sweat and the adjustment that Luciano is making. No points yet. And there, Luciano scores in the warning track, not doing very much, so get called up. A back and forth match. Luciano now in the lead. Roger is trying to force some of these leg attacks, maybe making decisions on tilt a little more than he needs to. This is a closer match than he's acting. He's giving Luciano opportunities to score easy back points on shots that he hasn't set up. Both these athletes representing top wrestling clubs in the province. Roger Lee from the Windsor Wrestling Club, and Luciano Iacobeli from the Independent Wrestling Club, which is owned and operated by Dave Narwhal, the father of one of our dual meet athletes, Bobby Narwhal, a great club. Luciano again being criticized for some passivity and some head contact. Luciano's made good committed choices about where to expend his energy, and has been a little bit more passive when the opportunities aren't there. Roger seeming to have more of a shotgun approach to attacks. Again, back on the hip, threatening a suplex, which would have been amazing with 130 kilo athletes, but instead of opting for the easier 2 points, taking a large lead now for Luciano Iacobeli. We're approaching a possible technical superiority here as well. Two more points, and Luciano will be declared the winner. Roger needs to try something big here. As time bleeds away, there needs to be some kind of big attack, big high point scoring or pinning action. But he's not doing very much to get inside on Luciano. And again, we see the same action play out. Roger not setting up the leg attack. Luciano shutting it down and able to take the back. A great win for this young man. Neither man has anything to be ashamed of. Of course, a great performance. And I'm sure Marty Calder was impressed with both these young men's performances.